The Israeli Defense Forces have expanded their ground operations in Gaza, with troops pushing into Gaza City's eastern Shejaiya neighborhood. The renewed offensive is aimed at expanding Israel's buffer zone along the Gaza border. According to Gaza's Civil Defense Agency, at least 30 people have been killed across Gaza City, with a single strike in Khan Yunis killing at least 25 people. A day before, over 30 people were killed in an Israeli strike on a school building sheltering displaced families in Tufa. The strike left a tragic trail of death and destruction. According to Gaza Civic Agency, a 9-month pregnant woman was killed in the attack alongside her husband and mother.
My sister got married a month before the war and went into her 9th month a few days ago. Unfortunately, she was preparing, waiting for her baby, but unfortunately, my sister is gone, the fetus in her womb is gone, and her husband is gone. These are the clothes, these are the children's clothes. She was happy, waiting, but unfortunately...
Hamas has warned Israel that its offensive in Gaza was creating a highly dangerous situation for the hostages. It added that half of the remaining alive hostages were in areas where the Israeli army had issued evacuating orders. A 17-year-old Palestinian stone thrower was shot dead by Israeli forces near Husan in the West Bank. The Palestinian Health Ministry identified the teenager as Youssef Zaoul. The Health Ministry also reported the death of 42-year-old Hussein Hardan in Jenin. According to the Israeli military, Hussein was attempting to flee when the Israeli soldiers opened fire, leading to his death. A funeral procession was held in Jenin after the Palestinian Red Crescent received Hussein's body from the IDF. Meanwhile, Israeli General Avi Blatt condemned recent violence by Israeli settlers against the police in the West Bank. Israeli police have arrested 17 suspects of the violent raids and riots, during which Israeli settlers threw stones at officers and torched a vehicle. Amid all this, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited Hungary, where he met leaders from the Jewish community and promised that Israel would emerge victorious in Gaza. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to underscore U.S. support for Israel. According to the U.S. State Department, Rubio discussed the Trump administration's resolve to free the hostages held in Gaza. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump says that Netanyahu may visit the U.S. next week. Speaking to reporters on board Air Force One, Trump says that the Israel-Hamas conflict is another issue that he would like to resolve.
I spoke to him today, as a matter of fact, and I think he's going to be coming to our country sometime in the not-too-distant future, maybe next week. And we'll speak about Israel, we'll speak about what's going on. That's another thing we'd like to get solved, and I think we will get it solved. But I think he very well may be coming.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.